Hi, we are doing a final project for the subject Introduction to Cybersecurity on cracking WPA2 Wi-Fi password. We have done this project by me and Akil and Vinayak. Uh, the in this, for this, the introduction is a wireless router is networking device that enables a user to set up a wireless connection to the internet, which offers a secure channel by cryptographic, which provides an authenticability and confidentiality. All routers are using secure channel by default that is based on WPA2. The wireless technology allows computer to connect by wireless to the user, and it is done by the access point that through radio waves, which is we don't need any cables for that. This allows multiple users to connect to the same Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi security has become most secure, making unsuspectable mobile computing device and flow vulnerability to attack. And the summary was when the client access point communicated to authenticate the client, they have a four-way handshake that can be captured. The handshake has the hash of the password. There is no direct way to getting a password out of the hash. We perform brute force attack by taking all possible passwords that can exist, convert them to hash and match them. If the hash matches, we know what plain text password gave the hash. Thus, knowing the password will, can be able to hack the computer. And nowadays, most of the hackers are hacking their computers and mobile phones by using the Wi-Fi connections that can be able to access this.
Thank you, Chaitanya. Here I am continuing the topic. WPA2 is the updated version of WPA, which uses AES encryption and the long password to create the secure network. And the WPA has a stronger security and is easier to configure than the prior options. The main difference between when compared to WPA and WPA2, that is uses the advanced encryption standard and is able to secure top secret government information, so that it is good option for keeping a personal device safe. And WPA2 protocol uses the robust encryption algorithm known as advanced encryption standard, which is AES in short. And we have some advantages like WPA supports IEEE 8021 authentication or pre-shared key, which is PSK in short technology. And WPA2 provides security against most of the attacks encountered due to the weak encryption key. And we have some disadvantages with WPA2 as well, which is brute force placement of message integrity check and time factor. Now I am continuing this one. We can move on to next slide. Yeah, four-way handshake. The four-way handshake is the amendment to the original 802 standard to address the security problems in WEP, which was implemented as a Wi-Fi protocol access tool. And the four-way handshake is the process of exchanging four messages between the access point and the client devices to generate some encryption keys used to encrypt actual data sent over the wireless medium. And we have master key and temporary keys here. PMK and GMK comes under the master keys, and PDK, GTK comes under the temporary keys. Master key is the session. Master session is the first key, which is derived from the PSK authentication. In first we comes to the master key. GMK and PMK comes under master key. In GMK master key is used for four-way handshake to create GTK, and it is generated on every access point and shared with the different device connected to the AP. And we also have the PMK in master keys, which is pairwise master key. To get PTK is used generated with the help of PMK, so that we need PMK, and we got temporary keys like PTK and GTK. PTK is like pairwise transit key is used to encrypt all the traffics between a client station and the access point, and PTK is used between the client station and the access point. It's a unique one. And GTK, it's a group temporal key, is used to encrypt all the broadcast and multicast traffic between an access point and the multiple client devices. Here we have the four-way handshake diagram. You can see the PMK, GMK, and PTK, GTK over the diagram. These four keys are used to send the message, exchange the message between the access point and the client devices. And we got the you can change more on the next slide, right? Yeah, here we have the enabling Wi-Fi in Node MCU. The Node MCU developed the board can easily program with the Arduino IDE. Here we develop the simple code in Arduino to enable Wi-Fi. Node MCU board configured with the password spider you can see on the image.
Yeah,
and we also Node MCU is the open source platform which can connect object and let data transfer using the Wi-Fi protocol.
So this is the Arduino IDE which we have used to develop a code to start Wi-Fi in the Node MCU. This is the Node MCU which we have used. We have used a USB cable to upload the code into the Node MCU board. In Kali, we have used Kali Linux operating system for our hacking purposes because it has many pre-installed tools and it's most widely used by the hackers. And using Kali Linux virtual machine, physical link will be generated between the operating system and the virtual machine, so there will be no wireless interface in virtual machine. So we have used a bootable USB drive with Kali Linux installed in it, and we have recorded a video. This is a video. Let's play it. So is the video visible?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, so we'll see the wireless interfaces connected to it with IW config. We can see that WLAN 0 is the interface. It's in managed mode. So we are going to kill all the processes running as of now so that they won't disturb us during the process. We have killed the WPA supplicant process service, and we'll start the monitor mode using airmon-ng command, which comes pre-installed in aircrack-ng. We can see that the monitor mode is enabled on WLAN 0 as WLAN 0 mon. We can confirm it by the command airmon-ng. We can see that the interface is changed, and we can confirm it by IW config. Again, it's in monitor mode. Now we are going to dump the packets around our system range so that we'll know what all access points are available in the range of our system. We'll use aerodump-ng with the interface name. We can see that our target CY501 group 7 is in range, and we got the BSS ID and channel of it. So now we are going to perform a DAuth attack on it, and we are going to dump this particular access points packets to capture the four-way handshake. For that, we are going to write aerodump and write the output to the capture file. And in another terminal, simultaneously, we are going to perform the DAuth attack. We are going to start execution of both, and while this, we are going to use our mobile phone to connect to the CY501 access point so that we can have the handshake captured. We can see that the message is displayed as the handshake is captured. It's in the file capture1.cap. We can use Wireshark tool to look at the packets captured. We can filter the handshake keys hashes using AOPOL. These are the packets, and now we are going to use aircrack-ng tool to crack the hashes, and we'll give an input of a dictionary file, which we used here is rockq.txt, which comes pre-installed in Kali. So we can see that the key is found, and it's Spider-Man, which we have used for the which we have used as the password in the for the access point. After this process, we are going to stop the monitor mode on the wireless interface, and I'll show you. We can see that we can see that the password used is Spider-Man. So these are the commands just we have used for the cracking purposes, and the limitations are we have to make sure that the Node MCU ESP8260 development board should be turned on during this experiment, and and there should be a mobile connected to it, so that when we perform the DOT attack, the client, the client will be trying to make a connection with the trying to reconnect with the access point, and we are going to capture this packet, this four-way handshake in this process. And after capturing the four-way handshake, we have to make sure that the password phrase used, actual password for the Wi-Fi access point, should be listed in our dictionary file we have used for the attack. If we don't have the password, we can't convert it to the hash, and the password can't be traced. So in this paper, we have given a brief introduction to wireless networks, connectivity to the internet with WPA2 introduction. And we have a brief discussion on four-way handshake and how the keys are exchanged and all. Then how we can capture this four-way handshake and launch a brute force attack on the captured hashes to get the Wi-Fi password. This is our project. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.